My name is Nizar El Barky. I was born in April 11, 1981 in the city of Khan Yunis, Gaza Strip, Palestine. In 1992, I was injured by an Israeli bomb. It was thrown at me from an Israeli helicopter, which I lost my leg, my left foot, my right leg, and my right hand. After that, I was transferred to Beit Jala for treatment. At the time, I met Steve Sosebee. He was a journalist at the Beit Jala hospital. After that, Steve offered to take me to the US for treatment, and I agreed, and my family agreed to that. That's when I met Steve in Beit Jala. And me and Steve, we flew to the United States, and he found treatment for me at Shriners Hospital in Los Angeles. And I got my treatment taken care over there at Shriners Hospital. This is a picture of me before the explosion. I was 7 years old in this picture. I finished my treatment, I went to school. It was between Steve Sosebee and Christy Sosebee and Suhaila Nasser and Dr. Musa Nasser and the family. And at the time I won an award called Yes I Can, which was, we flew to Texas, and the award was offered by the President of the United States, Bill Clinton, at the time. This is the picture of the Yes I Can award I won. This was my teacher at the time I won the award. After that, Steve brought me back to Palestine. He put me in a school in Beit Jala. I was there for 4 years, getting my education in the city of Beit Jala, in a boarding school. After that, my second trip for treatment, to continue my treatment in the United States, Steve flew me through the PCRF. At this time, he started the PCRF between him and Dr. Musa and Suhaila Nasser and many other volunteers. And he flew me to the United States, and I got my treatment at the second time. Then I came back to Palestine, and my third time was in 2001. He took me again for a third trip of treatment at Shriners Hospital. I was 18 at the time. I got my treatment at Shriners Hospital. It took about 2 years, my treatment. After I finished my treatment, I stayed in the United States for another 14 years.
Lost both his legs and his hand. His 14-year-old sister Sabah suffered severe.
At the time when Steve took me, there was no PCRF. Steve was a journalist. But then after that, it developed and became the PCRF with all the volunteers I mentioned previously. And it makes me feel really good. There's so many good people around the world, like Steve and like Dr. Musa and Suhaila Nasser, and so many different chapters from the USA and outside the USA. It just makes me feel really good that I could get the help and the treatment that I need, which is all the time. Whenever I need, the PCRF is provided for me. All the treatment I need is provided to me, and it makes me feel really happy. Me personally, I believe the PCRF helped so many children from Gaza Strip and the West Bank. If it wasn't for them, it would be like one of so many children. My life changed because of the PCRF, and I really appreciate everything the PCRF done for me and the PCRF volunteers. I am very lucky to meet somebody like Steve, because if it wasn't for Steve, I don't think so I would have ever accomplished what I accomplished today. I don't think so I would be walking the same as I walk today. I don't think so I would be where I'm at today.